YouTube, it's your boy Sean Matrai here again, and I have not got the video camera on, and this is hilarious. There I am. Alright, with Battlin Boxer, and I gotta save a few replays because I haven't done it. Finish this. We are making a YouTube video on Battlin Boxer. You can see the win rate we've had here. We beat 2 Predaplant. We beat Bird. This was a salad. This guy timed out. I know him. He's a top tier player. Plays in a lot of leagues. Juan is a teammate of mine on Angelic Force, so he's a very good player. So here we go. Battlin Boxer. Let's go over the deck profile before we get to the replays. So we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna talk about the changes. So right away, we have, now I only have 2 promoter, I'm working on the 3rd, so if you don't see a 3rd one, that's why. Let's get that out of the way. So first, we have our skill. I'm gonna go over the skill first, because it makes sense. Battle Morph, Shooting Star Fist. You can only use each of these skills effects once per duel. Skill locks you into normal summoning or special summoning any monsters, but Battlin Boxer in the deck. Second skill is send 1 Battlin Boxer from hand to grave, and you get to special anyone out of the deck. Well, play anyone from your deck. Your one you're going to mostly summon is the promoter, and we're going to talk about it. And its battle position can be changed. If you're going second, you could summon 2, which is really, really good, and we're going to talk about the ones you want to summon. There are some really powerful ones in here that have soft ones per turns that you really need to understand and play the deck to really understand how powerful they are. Third part of the skill, if you normal summon, if you control Battlin Boxer Star Cestus, you can add 1 rank up magic, Marion's Force from deck to hand. And then add 1 counter trap your deck to hand. So right away, this does is it will, if you control the Star Cestus, hold on, actually, up and here. So basically, if you control this guy, this Battlin Boxer Star Cestus, then you are able to get your rank up magic spell and then get your trap. So this is a lot like the Seraph skill, so if you see the Seraph skill before, then you're already just fixing this. Okay, perfect. So basically, if you know about the Seraph skill, it works just like that. Okay. Now let's go over the main deck monsters. First is Promoter. You want to run 2 to 3 of this. It definitely gets away with 2, but you absolutely want to run 3. So Promoter has 2 effects, and they're both really good. If your opponent controls a monster, you do not need to control. You can control your own monsters. You can control monsters. It's not like Cyber Dragon. You don't have to be in a situation where you have to have an empty board. You can special summon this card from your hand. Card once per turn for both effects. You contribute this card. Special summon any 2 Battlin Boxers out of the deck. So immediately, great going second, great going first, great play starter. You're going to summon this off your skill, and it's going to allow you to start up your plays. Next, we have brand new SR, Battlin Boxer Uppercutter. So Uppercutter has 2 different effects, and you can only use 1 effect per turn. On summon, or no, not 1 effect per turn. You can use both effects, but you can only use the second effect, 1 of those effects per turn. So, first effect on summon can add any Battlin Boxer monster from deck to hand. Oh, no, I was right. I was right before. You can only use 1 effect per turn. Sorry about the confusion. So, you can only use 1 of the following effects per turn. Sorry about the confusion there. But on normal or special summon, you can add 1 Battlin Boxer from deck to hand or counter trap. So, this is very, very good. This searches out any of your Battlin Boxer monsters. Second effect. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can either special summon 1 Battlin Boxer monster from your graveyard or add 1 counter trap from grave to hand. So overall, really, really good. I mean, set it to your field, not add it to your hand. Overall, really, really good. This is more common to use the first effect, but this is very good in your opponent's turn to use the effect to resummon. Or if you have like an all gas hand, then you can like resummon during your turn to extend. But generally on your opponent's turn, you're going to resummon out your Glassjaw. You can resummon, and then if Glassjaw goes to the graveyard, you get to add it back a Battlin Boxer. But we'll go over why Glassjaw is very, very important and very, very good. Battlin Boxer Chief second. If you're used to Ritual Beast, you'll recognize this effect immediately. During your main phase, you can normal summon 1 Battlin Boxer in addition to your normal summoner set. This is just like Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. You cannot negate this with a Veiler because it's a conditional effect. The minute it's on the field, it's already applied. You can only gain this effect once per turn. So this is really good to summon off your skill. Now the thing is, like, if you use this off the skill, very important, it will not get its effect like right when you flip it up. It'll get its effect, but it's a little bit different because if they remove it off the field, it's a bit different because it won't count the first normal summon that you do. It's a bit weird, but yeah, like you gotta have it on the field at that point. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm 99% sure that that's the way it is. But yeah, when your opponent's monster declares an attack while you control a warrior or fire monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, negate the attack. So this is very good, and then banish one monster in the field. So you want this in hand against hero because you want to have a body on the field, and then this could help you survive and not get OTK. The only thing you got to be careful of is Rainbow Neos, but that's in addition while we're playing White Princess, also Divine Wrath and Veiler, which you'll see why in a second. But yeah, going on fourth. Basically, yeah, when we talk about the text, I'll go more into that. Yeah, very, very good. You definitely want to play 2 of this. Switch Hitter is also really good. On normal summon, can revive any Battlin boxer monster from your graveyard. This is not a hard once per turn. So with the Elder type effect, you can summon this twice. But it's just like Ritual Beast Tamers. They work in the same way. It's like Tamer Lara. She is not a hard once per turn, although on Ritual Beast, you generally never resolve her twice. In Duel Links Ritual Beast, in Master Duel, you can. There are lines to do it, but in here, he is a soft once per turn. So you can summon him twice, and it can become very powerful to do so. You definitely want to play 3 Switch Hitter. On top of that, we are running 2 Glass Draw. Again, not a hard once per turn. This is an old card. Not a hard once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, it does by a card effect. So by any card effect that you use, but it could be one of your Exceed card effects. You could detach this off Dempsey. Your opponent could Dark Hole the field, and then you can get the effect. So by sent by graveyard by any card effect, you can target a Battlin boxer and graveyard and add it to your hand. That's not once per turn. Sometimes, like what will happen is if you're going second, you'll be able to attack with your General Kaiser, and then Kaiser can send this from deck to grave and then add for follow-up. You can also use this in combination with your Dempsey, which I'll go over soon enough. And this can also detach off Dempsey to get one back, and then you can start comboing part off. And you'll see how many disruptions we play through in some of the replays. So this could definitely break through some disruptions. Next, we have Battlin Boxer Shadow. Now, this is a very good card to open as well, because this is a great extender. During your main phase, you detach an Exceed monster for your control. Special summon this from the hand. Now, a lot of people will ask, why aren't you playing Spar? And the reason why I don't like Spar is because it skips the battle phase, which is a little bit restrictive. So that's why I don't play Spar too much. I'm on 3 copies of Spirits because this card is very good for follow-up. Basically, when you activate this card, it's a monster reborn. Just reborns any Battlin boxer from deck to grave, and you get to send the top card of your deck to the graveyard as well. So this can special summon any Battlin boxer from your graveyard in face of defense. It's a 1-card Exceed because you can revive Promoter. Actually, it's a 1-card 3 material Exceed because you can revive Promoter back, and Promoter can summon Uppercut it and then Search. So it's a 1-card 3 material Exceed if you wanted to go there. So very, very good at that. Next, for the tech cards, we're playing 3 Needle Sealing, 3 Divine Wrath, Flambeal Counter, which you search with the skill. This card can negate any spell or trap and destroy it. So careful because it's the activation, so they have an effect that's already on the field. This will not negate it. It's a null card. So it negates the activation, and if you do destroy it, very good. And then 3 copies of Effect Veiler, because Veiler is a really good card in this meta. It's also good in the mirror to negate Promoter as well, so that's something you may want to do. But yeah. Okay. Onto the extra deck, we have 1 General Kaiser. So this is a brand new card. Very, very good. Takes 3 level 5 monsters. You can use this. Oh, I also forgot to bring up Promoter as one more effect. While it's in the graveyard, you can banish it and make all your monsters gain 1 level. Or decrease it by 1 level. But the main thing to gain a level is you can make it General Kaiser without that. But most of the time, especially if you go up against Bird, you're going to want to rank up your Nova Kaiser to go into it. And I'll tell you why, because of the second effect. So basically, this gains 200 attack for each material on it. Once per turn, when your opponent special summons a monster, keep in mind that's inherent. So if your opponent fusion summons like in Hero, this will not stop it. You can detach 2 materials off this card. If you do, negate the summon if you destroy it. If this has number 79 Nova Kaiser as material, if this card declares an attack, once per turn when an attack is declared involving your Battlin boxer and an opponent's monster, you send any Battlin boxer from deck to graveyard. And if you do attach that opponent's monster to the card as material. So immediately this is a really, really good card because it could send for follow-up with that effect. But what's also really good is this will negate inherent summon. So if you go up against Salamangreat and they want to link summon, you can stop that. But where this card is really, really good is if you go up against, let's say, birds, and you go, this is a non-target, take it, and it takes their monster and puts it under his material. So if you go and swing in, and they have a Nightingale on the field, then you can yoink it, and you'll see that in the replay. Very, very powerful at that. So you definitely want to run this card for sure. Next we have number C105, cast 105, star Comet Cestus. So again, when this destroys a monster in battle, inflict damage to a quarter of the original monster's attack. Not really that important. If this has number 105 star Cestus material, then you can detach one material and target one monster you control, destroy it, and then burn them for half the destroyed monster's attack. So this could be nice to get damage in if you needed to, but yeah. Next, we have a brand new card, Battlin Boxer King Dempsey. So brand new, just came as a rank ticket. This card is something you want to get. If you want to play Battlin Boxer, you need to get this card. So basically, if this card is special summoned, you add one Battlin Boxer spell or trap, or one level 5 or lower, a level 4 or lower Fire Warrior from deck to, or send it to the graveyard. Now, the funny thing is you could technically play this in Infernoble Knights because you can search Ogier or Renan. I don't know if they're going to really play it, but, you know, technically you could. So, this could search any Fire Warrior, level 4 or lower, add it to hand, or Battlin Boxing, spell and trap. So, you can search Spirits with this, which is really good as well. So, that's very, very good. Also, second effect, this is where it gets its name. Quick effect, once per turn, you can detach a material off this card, and all Battlin Boxer monsters that you control cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects for the rest of the turn. So, this is very good because once you play this as a Robin, you pretty much stop them from doing anything else to you. This could also force out Mirage Dalio if they have Burning Shell in the field, so keep that in mind. Next, you have Battlin Boxer Lead Yoke. This card is really good. Basically, not once per turn, if this card would be destroyed, you can detach a material off this instead. And then when a material is detached off Lead Yoke, it gains 800 attack. So these, if you get two of them on the field in some matchups, it can really get hard for your opponent to out. So that could be really, really good. Next, we have Battlin Boxer Star Cestus. The effect isn't really relevant. It can negate, when it battles an opponent's monster, it can negate the effects until the end of the turn, so it's not really against burn. Also, your opponent takes any battle damage that you would have taken from that battle, and that monster cannot be destroyed. So if you ram into your opponent's big monster, you can make them take damage. This can be like I guess a Recital Starling a bit, but very more situational because it has 2,500 attack already. Then I play one Exciting Knight for just like insane advantage that your opponent can get. This would probably be a second King Dempsey once I get it, and then 2 copies of Nova Kaiser. This could be cut to 1 if you wanted to cut it to 1. But basically, Nova Kaiser has 2 effects. First effect is that you can once per turn attach one material or one Battlin Boxer from your graveyard or hand to this card. This is very good to reattach Glassjaw or your Uppercutter, which gain effects when they're sent to the graveyard. Second effect, when this card is destroyed by your opponent by battle or card effect, you can float into level 4 or lower Battlin Boxers up to number exceed materials this had when on the field. So if this had 3, you can Monster Reborn for 3. So kind of cute. I wish it was sent to the graveyard because this would be much better through Super Poly, but it is not. Alright. On to the replays. Here we go. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy.
If you can organize a
Oh. This isn't it. Hold on. Ignore this. Alright, so that's birds for you. In a nutshell. I mean, not birds. That's Battlin Boxer for you. Now, I'm going to try and do a con climb with this, so if you would like to see that live, make sure you are like, commented, and sub to the channel, to the YouTube channel if you want to see be part of the Twitch side. Make sure you are followed on the Twitch side. I will leave a link in the description below if you've not joined that. And also join the Discord. I got to leave a link in the other video. I'll jump on the Discord. So yeah, that's it for me. And I'll see you guys later on tonight for the next stream. Until then, this is Sean Matrai, your boy, signing out. Bye, YouTube.